Well, you came to this world empty handedly and you will go out of this world empty handedly. But you know what? If you wanna live once, then you would like people to remember you after you are not here anymore. And for that reason, I think you have to be cool, you have to make an impression on people around you. And for that reason, here are 9 cool bikes which are gonna make an impression on anyone if you tell them you ride these bikes. Starting this tier list or just ranking of in my sorts with the Xpulse 210. The Xpulse 210 is a very cool bike if I'm being honest. Look at that bike, bro. Nobody makes that kind of bike. If you don't consider the Enduro R, the KTM Enduro R, it's gonna take you anywhere. Well, that's pretty much it for this bike. It can go anywhere you want, and the price is not astronomically high for that kind of basic thing. And for that reason, this bike makes it to the list. So yeah, the Xpulse 210 is arguably one of the coolest bike in the Indian market. So I'm gonna give this bike a solid C tier. Coming next is the Honda CB 350 RS. Don't get me wrong, I think the Royal Enfields are much more value or in general original or aesthetically. Honda just copied Royal Enfield, I think. But you know what? The RS is the coolest looking bike which Honda offers in the Indian market. If you look online, I think if you don't mod the classic 350 and there is a Honda 350 RS next to it, I think you're gonna go for the Honda 350 RS. Not modded. Okay, the modded classic 350 looks very that bike is something special to me. Okay, that bike is very cool also. So for that reason, I'm being honest, it's better than the Royal Enfield in terms of the surveys, engine, refinement, anything. This is a better bike, but for that reason that it's copied, repeating the formula of the Royal Enfield, for that reason, it's neck to neck, but it's lower than the classic 350. For that reason, the classic 350 goes to the B tier, A tier, and the CB 350 RS goes to the A tier. No, not the A tier, the B tier. Okay. The next bike in this list is the Gorilla 450. The Gorilla 450 is the most modern is bike which Royal Enfield offers, and I think that's pretty appreciable for that Royal Enfield. They are somewhat modern in this day and age, and it's decently powered with. I think that bike has the biggest rear section tire in that price range, and that only makes it very cool. And for that reason, it goes in a solid A. I think the RE Classic would be above the Gorilla 450. Yeah, so it's also A. Coming next to the list is the Bear 650. Bear 650. I don't even know much about that bike, but surely if you wanna look at just from the aesthetic point of view, that bike is really cool, and I would prefer that over the Continental GT. Yeah, I've said it. Or yeah, that's the thing. The Bear looks. I think the Bear is much better looking than the Continental GT. If I'm being honest. Yeah. So it lands above the RE 350. Next on the list is the Triumph 350. Controversial opinion. I think the price of that bike didn't change even after the GST 2.0, because I don't know why they decreased the capacity of the bike and didn't even bother to drop the price by 5-6,000 at least. So I think it's in a very competitive segment now with the classic and all. I would prefer the speed because how the fit and finish of that bike is. If you compare that fit and finish with the Royal Enfield, I think you would also prefer the Triumph, and it has more heritage. I think no, it doesn't have more heritage, but I think if you have to pick, I don't know. You comment down below if you have 3 bikes, which is the classic 350, the CB 350, or the Speed 350. What bike are you picking? Drop that in on the comments. Yeah, and yeah, I think top three, that's the top 3. And after that is the Interceptor 650. Man, I don't even have to say that. Here are some pictures of the Interceptor. I think it's pretty obvious why it is the coolest bike in the Indian market, one of the coolest bikes in the Indian market. Yeah. So, oh, I didn't rate the speed. The speed would be the speed would go above. Also, it will also go above the classic 350. And the Interceptor is a solid S tier. And after that is the XSR 155. The XSR 155 is a mix. In also my is a mixed recommendation, and also my list, because if you look at the XSR 155 on the Indonesian side of the internet, you would see that how cool that bike is, how people mod it in that way. But how they mod it is gonna be illegal in India, so it's a very gray line. It's a beautiful looking bike if you mod it, but I don't think so you can mod it in India. So it's a B category. Okay, yeah, that's all. That's all there is to. The playlist ends here, and this is my first video, so it's pretty rough around the edges. Drop down any ideas or whatsoever you have with this channel, or you have any suggestions about this channel. It's not gonna be an automotive channel. That's I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna make another different types of videos, and this idea came to me for a very long time, and I wasn't able to make this video for a very long time, so I made it anyways. And I don't think so it's the best I have done. I have no script whatsoever. I have just basic pinpoints and stuff. And that's I think I shouldn't have wasted so much time in making a video which is almost perfect and stuff. So I just hit the record button and made all this stuff, hoping that I really hope that you like this video and engage with this video and send it to your friends. Thanks for watching.